Hello. I wanted to tell you the story about this dog that bit my car. I'm dressed nice today because I'm going to court for a lawsuit that I'm trying to win against the car dealership just to recoup some of my money on repairs, high expenses of repairs. But that's not the story. The story I wanted to tell you was about the this dog. I went to go pick up this girl, and it was kind of like a low income neighborhood. And I picked her up, and as soon as she got in the car, this huge white fluffy dog and this other small dog, they were her neighbor's dogs. They blocked my car, like they're really, really close on the side of my car. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to run over them. Let me go really slow. So I pulled in the driveway and I back out and I start to go again. And these dogs are like seriously blocking my car, like getting all real tight, close around. And so I look over here and I could see the dog in my rearview mirror biting onto the back of my fender. And I was like, oh my gosh, look, that dog is biting onto my car. I stepped on the gas and floored it. And let me show you the damage that he put on my fender. This dog's teeth marks are still in my car. I'm surprised he didn't pull my fender off anymore, but I drove up to the restaurant that I was dropping the girl off, and when I got to the restaurant, I was like, oh, wait, before you leave, let me look over there and see if that dog did any damage. And I walked over there with her, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at the teeth marks on this. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Give me your telephone number and I'll send you some money. And I was thinking, I told her immediately, no, Uber has insurance and they'll probably take care of it. So I pulled over and I sent the information over to Uber and the pictures and everything. And they're like, if you want to proceed, da 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 da. But they really didn't want to do anything about it. I turned around and drove back to that neighborhood, which is about 15 minutes away. And I saw somebody drive by and I'm like, was that your dog over there? And they're like, no, no, no. So I pulled around and I spotted the dog and I took a picture, and it was sitting at the residence this time. So I got the address to the owner, and I called the animal control, and they routed me over to the police. And then the police said, finally, after waiting and waiting and waiting, they routed me over to the animal control. And after waiting and waiting and waiting, they routed me back and forth, back and forth. I hung up, tried again. Finally got through to the animal control, and they're like, we're too busy. We can't come out there. We're backed up. I told them what happened, and I gave them the address. So, they instructed me, we'll give them a citation. And about a month and a half later, they did send me a confirmation that they sent a citation to the owner. And from that point, it could be a civil suit where I could say, hey, this is a Mercedes and the cost for repairs was da 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 da. But given that it was a low income neighborhood, and I'm just going to run this car all the way through dry until it's, it can't take anymore. And, Uber riders get in here and the carpet gets dirty and, the engine gets worn out. And this car is just going to go through a beating being an Uber driver. But I'm going to see if I could post in a picture of this dog. It's just a regular little old dog. But man, these dogs, they can bite your car. I just wanted to share this story with you. Have a good one.